So in a previous video I talked about understanding that when we're developing our voice of the intuition, we've got two selves. We've got the physical self and we've got our spiritual higher self. And the whole goal is to start to integrate both of these senses of who we are to start to hear our sixth sense, the voice of our intuition, more strongly and clearly. And when you're discovering that we've got this physical self and this spiritual stuff to start to integrate, and you're starting to decipher the difference between the voice of the mind and the voice of the spiritual self, our voice of inner guidance and love and compassion that's guiding us towards better decisions and the best possible future for ourselves. It's really important that we don't make the physical voice wrong, this voice of our mind. It's so important that we bring love into this practice, that we bring self-compassion into this practice. It's learning, I love it the way Zah talks about it, learning how to live. It's not something that we just learn the technique and we do it once and we get it right forever. It's an ever developing, unfolding process. So learning to decipher these two voices and then grow the voice that we're wanting to listen to, which is obviously, if we want the higher guidance, the voice of our intuition. It's so important to still be kind and compassionate to ourselves when we are listening more to this voice of our physical. And sometimes that voice is limiting and judgmental. And then sometimes we can listen more to the higher self and we get these more messages of freedom. And obviously that would be the preference, but the more you can actually be kind to yourself in these times that you are feeling more limited and restricted and caged, really be more gentle to yourself then. Don't make this voice wrong. This voice has just done the very best it can over the time that you've been in this physical life, and it will continue to do so. It's just reflecting experiences and judgments and beliefs that you've taken on. And the more you start to grow and listen to the voice of your intuition, the voice of your higher self, the more your physical voice will come into alignment with the loving thoughts of your intuitive guidance. So kindness is the key, compassion of self, and giving yourself the time it takes to grow this voice. And in the times that it's not so strong, give yourself the love that you need to then move past it. And as you give yourself this loving support, it allows the voice of the intuition to return and grow stronger again.